First, the developing story today. The government has prepared a cabinet note on Telangana. Sources say the cabinet note on Telangana was prepared last night. It also says that Hyderabad will be the capital of the new state. The note is not on the cabinet agenda so far, but once approved, the government is likely to form a GOM or a group of ministers to work out the modalities of the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh. The Congress Working Committee on the 30th of July had passed a resolution requesting the centre to take steps in accordance with the constitution to form a separate state of Telangana within a definite time frame. Seemandhra leaders scheduled to meet the Home Minister Shinde at 2:30 p.m. today. And Andhra Chief Minister Kiran Kumar Reddy has reacted to all these developments. He spoke to CNN IBN. He said, and I quote him now, "I believe the cabinet note is not on the agenda. It may come as a table item, but we will wait for the cabinet decision. The party may win or lose an election, but the bifurcation will be a big loss for the entire state and all people. There will be a severe power shortage. Naxal movement might see a return. Water distribution will be a problem, and Hyderabad is a hub for health facilities and education."
If they are sticking to the CWC resolution, which had categorically said that Telangana will be formed with Hyderabad as its capital and an option of it being a common capital as a transitory capital for Seemandhra state, if that is what the cabinet note states, then definitely it's a welcome move. Our term common capital is very vague and ambiguous, and what we had insisted was that the common capital, as long as it serves as a common capital for 10 years or 5 years or 2 years or whatever it is, the government, the Telangana government should have complete control over the Hyderabad administration. We demand the union government to stick to the promise it made in both the UPA coordination committee as well as in CWC.
Congress, the moment they took a decision, working committee took a decision on 30th of July, immediately after that, MPs, MLAs, CM, Chief Minister, State Ministers, MLA, all of us have clearly said that it's not acceptable and it doesn't serve the interest of vast number of Telugu people, Andhra Pradesh people. We have clearly said that. And we were told very clearly that until the Antony Committee submits the report, no cabinet note will be circulated, not the cabinet will take a decision. Because Congress has to take a decision, and now since they after taking a decision, they are trying to relook into it or review that or try to make some modifications, alterations through Antony Committee report. So unless the report comes, I don't think any cabinet note will be circulated, not cabinet will take a decision.
Now, what we hear from our sources is that the current note that is set to be circulated says that Hyderabad should be made the capital of Telangana. As far as the capital of Andhra Pradesh is concerned, options have been left open. Now, what are the options? Option number one: follow the CWC directive and give Hyderabad as a shared capital for 10 years between Telangana and Andhra. Option number two: immediately separate the capital for the two states, give Hyderabad to Telangana, and make Vizag or Visakhapatnam the capital for Andhra Pradesh. Option number three: follow the Punjab model, whereby Hyderabad is either made a union territory or is made a shared capital between Andhra and Hyderabad, Andhra and Telangana, just as Chandigarh is the shared capital for Haryana and Punjab. Now, which of these three options will finally be accepted? That's what the final cabinet meeting this evening and the group of ministers deliberation will tell us.
All right, that was Arunima, our Home Ministry reporter, with the options before the government. Preeti Singh joins us live from Hyderabad now. She gets us a perspective from the ground. Preeti, at this stage, with Telangana seeming more of a reality, are people from Seemandhra, the leaders from there, have they lost all hope?
Well, Parikshit, for now, most of them seeing this as stage 2 after that announcement was made about overstate bifurcation. But key concerns again being raised here. Remember, for the Congress, this would mean further deepening the fault lines within the party, which is divided over this bifurcation issue. The Chief Minister himself, along with legislators from Seema region and the Andhra region, has been pointing out about the water sharing wars, about Hyderabad coming in as a capital only for Telangana. And these are concerns that there is an agitation that has been going on here on ground for more than about 2 months now, where lakhs of government employees are on ground. So most of the agitation now may be all set to, the agitators might be set to up their ante after this cabinet coming in, because most of the pro-Telangana